Outplayed in the previous two one-day internationals, Australia's performance in Mohali showed their fighting character. A side in transition looking for stability has been rocked by injuries to many. And the poor form of others. Through it all, Ponting has known what was needed and has led by example. The captain's innings here. 2-1 down in the series, his team responded.
That's a lovely shot.
Take it, what a catch.
Oh, take it!
2-2, 3 to go. The fifth game in this seven-match series was from Hyderabad. Would Australia defy the injury odds again, or could MS Dhoni's side take advantage? Yep, it happened again. Not one but two more Australian cricketers heading home, with the series still hanging in the balance. Now, there are not many teams that could live with India in India without their full-strength one-day side. The Aussies took game one by 4 runs before India played wonderfully to win the next two. But Australia found a way to level the series in game 4. But with Peter Siddle and Moises Henriques joining the injury list, Ponting had only 13 fit players to choose from for this game. He did win the toss and he decided to bat first. But 3 changes for Australia. Out, Henriques, Johnson and Siddle. In, Adam Voges and Clint Mackay to make his debut. 26 years of age from Victoria, a right-arm fast-medium bowler. Did play for Victoria in the Champions League, so he knows a little bit about Indian conditions. Hilfenhaus, the other man to come in for Australia. 2 changes for India. Out, Kohli. Back in, Gautam Gambhir. Ishant Sharma was rested. Munaf Patel coming in for him. Here are highlights of the Australian innings.
The openers will have to provide Australia with a very, very good start here.
Persisting with the same opening combination as the previous match. Shaun Marsh and Shane Watson, who has been very good throughout the series, man of the match. The last game, he's got a great 48, but be looking to push that on, make a big score, back through the innings. Certainly one of the openers. Australia have been missing that so far. I'm sure they would have discussed that. And Shaun Marsh back in the Australian side. Loving the role that he did so well at before he did a hamstring. And his numbers, pretty good stuff too for Shaun Marsh. It's with the Indian bowlers I'm looking forward to watching too. This wicket is a history. The pace is getting more wickets than spin. A little bit of extra bounce and carry. Interesting to see what happens today.
He's been in good form, Praveen Kumar, with the new ball, providing early breakthroughs. 2 slips. The man catching. Did a swing straight away.
It's been a common theme throughout the series. We've seen the new ball swing for India.
Staying in line, and that's a cracking shot. Will be the first boundary for Australia and Shane Watson.
Always a good feeling for the batsman. A full ball, didn't really swing all that much. Just timed beautifully all the way to the fence. Yeah, good way to start for the batsman. Neera's got some adjusting to do.
Misfield. Well, good in the field last match, India. Yuvraj Singh, one of the better fielders, conceding easy runs.
Yeah, the fielding was exceptional the last match. Can't recall too many misfields. But how many times did we see the stumps get broken? Throw down by the fielders. We saw, I think, 6 runouts. 4 for India and 2 for Australia. By creating the chances in the field. So India will be looking to do the same again today.
Nine for no loss. Munaf Patel will run around. Batsmen have enough time to pick up 2. Excellent running between the wickets.
Munaf Patel looking forward to his opportunity today. Another one of the young fast bowlers, Indian fast bowlers coming through the system. Injuries to Zahir Khan providing that opportunity. And Ishant Sharma having a rest today.
That shot asking for trouble. Onto the front foot initially, Marsh, but good enough to transfer his weight and put it away.
Trusting the bounce. Comfortably and confidently picking up that length ball. He's turning his wrists over it as well, making sure it's hit down with the man at mid-wicket. As a batsman, there's nothing better walking out to a good true wicket, a good flat true wicket at that.
Could be more runs. Ashish Nehra gets around. He's looking a lot more confident now, Sean Marsh.
That's a nice shot. What a shot. On the pads, you're asking for trouble. He plays this beautifully, and he's hit this through the mid-wicket area. Because Sehwag is quite square. He's just in front of square, catching on the leg side. He plays a lot through there. He plays it absolutely beautifully. Transfers the weight, and he's split the gap there. All balls faced. So they bowled mainly on and outside off stump. Just as soon as they stray into the leg stump, as you can see, he's picked a couple off. That's the yellow ball there. Picks them off through the onside. 2/4 through there. It's a glorious cricket ground. The outfield slick. I'll tell you what, it really is a terrific pitch to bat on. It has been by far the most sporting of pitches. And anything this man does, the crowd loves. Sachin Tendulkar looked at the striker's end and had a go at the bowler's end. That will be another boundary. Nehra won't make it. So a little bit of loose stuff from Praveen Kumar. Short outside the off stump, and Watson quick to seize on that. He likes to get forward, but he's very quick to transfer his weight onto the back foot. Just rolled his fingers around that. Tried to bowl a little rolling cutter, I think. Backed the pace off it. It was only 114 Ks. But he timed it beautifully, Watson. That's gone a long way. That is a magnificent pull shot from Shane Watson. Just dropped a little shot. Did Ashish Nehra, and they'd enjoyed it too, didn't they? Well, he's bowled the odd good short delivery and surprised the batsman in the previous games, but this one really was a long up, and Watson was able to hit it off the front foot. So it just tells you how good this pitch is for batting. He's got high in the air. That's his favourite shot. He's got 4 more. There's no sense putting your men on the offside when you bowl short to him, and there's no one in the deep on the leg side. Lovely shot. Yes, that's what good form and confidence can do for you. It wasn't really all that short, but he had seen that the fielder had been moved towards the short extra cover for the lofted drive, and he's employed the pull shot. This is good cricket from Shane Watson. Very good thinking. Down to third man. It's Harbhajan. Will he get there? Beautifully fielded. Save 2. Yes, this is another shot that Shane Watson plays really well. If he's given a little bit of room around the off stump, he just opens the face of the bat and runs the ball to third man. This was much finer, and very good effort there by Harbhajan Singh.
That's the kind of effort level that India needs on this surface, particularly when Australia have got off to such a good start. And applause there from his teammates. They know that every run is going to matter. Every run is going to count. This is a very good pitch to bat on. And if you get off to a good start, then you're looking at chasing 300. India knows that.
Oh, that's straight back at us. It's going to land just in front of us here. What a magnificent lofted straight drive for 6.
Well, taking full advantage of the field restrictions. The 50 coming up with this lovely shot. Straight bat. Lovely follow through of the bat. And all the power in his arms brought into effect over here.
Signal from Asoka de Silva. Bowling power play the next 5 overs. 3 men are allowed outside the inner circle now. There's one at fine leg, one at third man, and square leg will go back. He should go all the way back. There's not much sense in fielding 10 or 12 metres in, which he's doing. Looks like Jadeja out there at deep square leg. Maybe he's in there to try and cut the 2, keep it to a single maybe. But we all know that when the ball's in the air out there, it's much easier to come in than run back and catch it. That's in the air. It's chipped over mid-wicket. Beautifully timed. 1 bounce over the rope for 4.
This is superb batting. Superb batting by Shane Watson. Chipped shot. 1 bounce into the boundary board. Once again emphasizing what a lovely pitch this is to bat on. He's been in tremendous form, Shane Watson. He came into this tour with 2 back-to-back hundreds in the Champions Trophy. He's come full of confidence, and he got out cheaply in the first game, but thereafter has been consistent.
Yeah, Donny was just then asking Nara whether he wanted to change in his offside field, but he's quite happy with the way it is. Have a look at that for power. And that's his 50 off 40 balls with 3 6s and 5 4s.
Well, it was the previous shot that made Ashish Nehra pitch the ball shorter, and Watson was quick to seize on that opportunity. The first ball was flicked up, so Nehra trying to compensate by banging it in short. Watson was ready for it, waiting for it, and what a way to get to your half century.
That's straight back over mid-off, and that'll go for 4 as well. Just a little punch. This is sensible batting from Watson.
Yes, I think this is very good batting as well, because he's showing the full face of the bat. And maybe he had a little bit of a chirp at Munaf after that, because Munaf and he are teammates for the IPL franchise, the Rajasthan Royals. So he's probably played Munaf a lot in the nets as well.
Down to third man. That's beautifully struck from Sean Marsh. Mid-off was wide. Had no hesitation in going over the top.
It took a bit of a punt over there, you have to say, trying to go over the top like Watson was doing. He was lucky that he got it wide of the fielder. But I think that shot will give him confidence. He struggled really to hit the ball aggressively.
He's after him now, and he's got that pass, Noah. 4 more. 13 from the over, 80 for none.
It's a good shot too from Watson. He gets onto anything that's a little bit short very, very quickly, especially for a reasonably tall man.
Very unforgiving, this surface. Just slightly short, and he was so quick to get onto that back foot. He's a very powerful man. Just take a look at the position he was in, and he really smashes it. Oh, that's one that's got away. Certainly an edge. Mahendra Singh Dhoni doesn't drop too many, but this is one. Obviously, he's got his mind in lots of things.
Is it a top edge or a bottom edge? If it's a bottom edge, it's forgivable. Now it's a top edge. It's a very thick edge, though, which makes it a little bit tough. A huge deflection.
That's another one that's been smashed over mid-wicket off the back foot by Watson. 4 more.
Huge problems here now for MS Dhoni. How does he keep Jadeja on? And if not, who's he going to bowl instead of him at this early stage? He's rattled through a few bowlers. No one has been able to contain Watson.
Well, that's gone over the top, and that's very well fielded. Restricting it to 11 off the over. It's 111 without loss, and it will be drinks. Short again, and that's been smashed and wide off that fielder. Another very bad delivery, put away for 4. It's 121 without loss. Oh, that hit him. I think it hit the non-striker.
Well, it's been a brilliant over so far. That might have just stretched long on a little bit, but it never got to him.
Oh, he's put him down. That's another opportunity. Gone down. Difficult though, but needs to be taken.
Oh, as Yuvraj squirms, it hurts for 2 reasons. One for the ball hitting the hand the wrong way. Secondly, of course, they didn't get the wicket. We've seen Watson do that on a few occasions where he does look to go straight. Used to go more aerial.
50 for Shaun Marsh. He's played a very, very good hand, providing solidity along with Shane Watson.
Wonderful support. Shane Watson's been the star attraction with some of his shots, but Shaun Marsh, he's 50 off just 63 balls, has helped Australia push along and have a great start.
He's gone to the big one. Fielder getting underneath it. Jadeja, I think it is. And he takes it very, very easily. So finally, India breakthrough.
That was a very high ball. A lot of pressure underneath it. And Shane Watson's out after a wonderful start. Some fantastic shots. Looked to be the top spinner. Watson only able to get underneath it. And a wicket to that man, Harbhajan Singh. As Watson goes, it's 145 for 1.
145 for 1. In comes Ponting. He can be deadly dangerous. An awesome player.
Once again, those numbers illustrate a wonderful career. Wonderful series so far. 197 runs, averaging 49.
Oh, put it down. 151 for 1.
Marked contrast today. We saw up in Mahali, the fielding. I suspect that was a big opportunity.
Oh, is it? Nah, can't be given. Getting a long way across with his front leg.
Harbhajan Singh's bowled well today, and I think it's the extra bounce in the wicket he's getting. It's outside the line. Sweep shot, that one. As that's well fielded. Just a single. But I think it's the extra bounce that he's getting, isn't it? And the flight. Let's have another look at the drop catch. The last ball, the last over. Simple case of the ball going in and the ball coming out.
Oh, that's the breakthrough India would have wanted. And they would have had two new men at the crease. 3 catches put down so far today. You don't want to see that on the cricket field. These are easy runs that are being conceded. Shouldn't have been a single. Jadeja, look at that. Puts his leg. Can understand the non-striker was in his way. Much better off diving.
That's over the top, and that's a great shot. A little room outside the off stump. He got under it, played inside out with the turn. Perfectly executed.
You don't see him play this shot too often, but he's such a confident player, and he's got plenty of runs in this series.
No ball now. That's not going to help the cause. Such a wonderful over before. This is the last delivery. Now a free hit.
Yes, it's a big no ball. Maybe just got a little excited at the over he had bowled so far, because just a single had come off that over till that particular no ball. But now the field can change, because Ponting, the right-hander, was on strike. They've taken a single. It's Sean Marsh, so Dhoni can make the adjustments and try and protect the boundaries.
Well, he's brought the fine leg and third man both into the circle. He's got to bowl it very straight and maybe a slower one. Just what he didn't have to do, provide space. It's gone for 4. It's 192 for 1. And they're taking the batting power play now, Sunny. Normally they take it at a very late stage. Generally, when you have 9 wickets in hand, you want to delay it as much as possible. But Ricky Ponting has surprised everybody by taking it now. The ball has been changed. It's a harder ball as well. Both of them are set, so why not? That's gone through. There's no fine leg in the circle. The fine leg in the deep. And he's got 4 for it. So really not bowling in the right areas at the moment, the Indians.
Yes, we've talked about the pressure on the bowlers when the fielders are in the 30-yard circle, particularly the quicker bowlers, because just a little deflection will take the ball away. And the 50 partnership coming with that boundary by Sean Marsh.
Oh, have a shout. Did it hit him outside the line of off?
That's all I can think of, Bruce, that he's just got himself outside the line, which is often the case when you're sweeping. In fact, it's something that as a batsman you make sure you do, because it's your second line of defence. But where's that hit him? Has it hit the front pad? Or has it missed the front pad and hit him? It's a real tight call, that, but it's just outside the line.
And quicker down leg side is just over the top of the catcher there at short fine leg. Ashish Nehra 207 for one.
Well, Harbhajan Singh will feel that this was a chance. No, he's not the shortest man, and he did get off the ground, and so did he. The ball went to the boundary.
Beautifully played over mid-wicket for 4. Magnificent timing from Shaun Marsh.
Well, that's a great start to a power play over, isn't it, to hit the first ball for 4. Now the bowler's under pressure. And this is as sweetly as he's timed the ball since he's been in India on this particular tour anyway. Beautiful stroke. Saw Shaun Marsh come onto the scene in the in IPL 1 out here, and I was very, very impressed. Struggled a little bit on this tour, but starting to show us exactly why he was picked.
Well run, good understanding. So Shaun Marsh, his career 83. This is his highest score. 81 against the West Indies in Kingstown in 2008. 79 against South Africa in 2009, and 78 South Africa at 2009 in Hobart. Ooh. I'd like to have another look at that. There was no appeal. He's walked across his stumps.
Leg by signalled, and Dhoni's done his team a favour. He's saved 3. I think always sliding down, but he does tend to fall across on the offside, as Bruce has said in commentary before.
Maybe a bit of height, but there wasn't. No one appealed. You'd think there would be a big shout for this. They obviously felt it was going down leg side, but it was closer than that. What a shot! Ricky Ponting, his favourite cover drive. 218 for 1. And Marsh has decided to go straight and very long. 6 more.
Well, that's when I first noticed him. This is exactly how he played the spinners in IPL 1. Spent a lot of time sweeping them and cutting them this evening. Look at that, good footwork. Just hit through the line. Never any doubt that it wasn't going to go all the way. There's a long off in position, but he wasn't going to catch that.
It takes him to 90. 10 more, he'll be counting. That's in the air and a long way. That's 6 more. Took on the man in the deep.
It's still a proper cricket shot, though. It's a length ball, a little bit too straight. Ponting gets inside it. Stands very still. Hasn't moved. Look, absolutely rock steady. Just picked it up, helped it's on its way, and the only risk he took was there was a man out there, and he hoped he hit it well enough, and he did.
Oh, an inside edge, and that could run down. Only a couple this time. So 2 dot balls and a 6 and a 2. He knew they'd be after him, Kumar. Unlucky here.
Yeah, I think it's a clever bit of bowling. I think he's taken some pace off that. Ponting through the shot too soon. He gets away with it.
Bowled in, beautiful, beautiful slow ball. You picked it, Robin.
Another slower ball, even slower than the previous one. Ponting way through the shot. Look, little leg roller. Through the shot too soon. Ponting goes. A wonderful contribution. Run a ball again, Ricky Ponting, the Australian captain. He goes for 45 in 45, and Australia lose their second at 2:36.
Cameron White, 46 matches, averaging 32, strike rate of 82, and he's got 1 ton under his belt, and is a good hitter of the ball. Now, what will he bowl? This is his last ball, and this is the last ball of the batting power play. And he's got a new man at the crease. I think I'd just run in and try and knock his middle and off stumps out of the ground if I was him. And then that would bring Hussey in on and having to start again. Oh, he's bowled him a beauty too. 236 for 2. Down the ground, no. 4 more. He's got very heavy legs tonight. 245 for 2.
Good blow that for Sean Marsh, takes him to 98, and for Australia was 4 off the over up to there. Well, plus the wide would make it 5. Nearer, too late again.
And he's got it back. It's in the gap. He'll push. And he'll make it, I reckon. That's his 100. Over the moon he is.
Well, so he should be. Struggled in the series when he has got opportunities. And now he said, I still belong in this arena. 100 off 104 deliveries. Fantastic innings. Supported Watson well up front. Then he and Ponting carried it on, and now it'll be down to Sean Marsh to try and finish this off for Australia. Make sure that they get somewhere around about 320. Well played, young man. Very well played.
Chipped over the infield. Harbour-Jones after it. It's 4. It's 6.
Just 6. Just a flick of the wrists. I didn't think he could get it to go that far with the sort of shot that he played. Watch this. Just bonk. Off you go. Watch it closely. Yep. About 1.5 feet over the rope.
As he goes again, flicks it out and over for his second 6.
Well, this is a lot better, isn't it? You don't have to do any running for this. This is just the length ball that the batsmen are looking for at this stage of the innings when they are well set. Last few overs, wickets in hand, go for the big one, just the flick. Didn't even try to hit it too hard, just flicked it. Use the pace of the ball, the length of the ball, and away she goes.
The true bounce helps in the wicket. Batsman confident picking up that length ball. 2 men in the deep, mid-wicket and deep forward square. As he goes again, it's as high. This won't go the distance. And it's got him. High ball. Gambier takes it. And that's the end of Marsh.
It's going for a repeat shot, Sean Marsh. Having hit a 6 of the previous delivery, that was a flick. This one was more of a pull of the front foot. And just a little turning of the bat in the hands at the moment of impact. And that's why he wasn't able to get to the distance. He got the height, didn't get the distance. Gambier completing the catch. Well played, Sean Marsh. 270 for 3. Marsh 112.
Mike Hussey is the new Australian batsman. What a wonderful record. This series has been very good as well. Averaging over 80 through this series. Squad pushes it just down to the man at mid-off. And he's got it. That was the big shot he was looking for. 6 runs.
Well, that's a great shot. That's a terrific shot. First ball of Ravindra Jadeja's new spell. He's pitched it on the pads. That was enough for Cameron White to hit it over mid-wicket.
He goes again. A powerful shot. Same result. 6 more.
Well, I think after the shot, we'll have to revise the target. It looks more like 350 to me. Again on the pads. In fact, down the leg side. Jadeja is trying to cramp him for room, but if he's going to bowl that length, he's only going to make it easy for Cameron White.
He's come back to Cameron White after those last two shots. Almighty sixes. He's a big, strong man, is Cameron White. Looks for the third one in a row. Has to settle for the leg bye. That and bowling at the end of an innings are never easy. As White hits every bit of that ball in the middle and gets a big six over cover.
Well, 10 sixes in this innings so far. The most Australia have hit against India. They've also hit 10 sixes in the 2003 World Cup final. And India certainly don't want to be reminded of that.
Solid shot down the ground. And there was 13 runs off the over. 305 for 3. Pushes it. Solid shot out through cover. They will get 2. He moves to 9.
The previous over, Ashish Nehra had bowled 3 good Yorkers right under the bat, preventing Cameron White from swinging his arms freely. And we've seen what happens when Cameron White swings his arms freely.
That's up and over. Over about 10 rows of spectators' heads. That's well back by Mike Hussey, and that is his zone.
Well, the slower delivery, but once again, just the length that the batsmen are looking for. This is where they can get under the ball and hit it a fair distance. So Nehra just slipping up over there for once. Otherwise, he's bowled pretty well, the Yorkers, but this is at just the right speed and just the right length for the big swing over mid-wicket.
They brought up the 11th 6 for the Australians. As he goes over cover. 1 bounce. Mike Hussey, that's 4 more. As Kumar continues. To Hussey, who jams out a full ball, bringing up a single out to deep point, and the 50-run partnership between these two.
Yes, he's just taken 26 balls for this half-century partnership. Cameron White, the dominant partner in that.
Oh, Cameron White looking that square leg, pick up a length shot again. He's managing a single. Looks a little disappointed as well. Look at these two batsmen. Wonderful partnership this, perfect for the Australians, but provided from the platform created by the previous batsman. Everyone contributing tonight. There's always one off the helmet. So the batsman will tell you. Good delivery by the bowler, but no real result other than one for Australia.
Oh, he got hit on the grill. The slower bouncer. Thank God for the grill.
And that's gone. That is out of here. As White goes, he picks that one up off a length and deposits it well over the fence.
Plenty of exercise for the umpires today. Just lifting their arms again, short. And at pace, his normal pace, when the previous over he had slowed it down to about 100 kilometers per hour. This is short and at good pace. And away it goes.
The trap is that he's trying to slow a ball, and to land his slow ball, he's putting on a length. If it's not quite right, it seems to be disappearing. It's a full wider delivery on that occasion. 13 sixes tonight. And you're right, Sonny, umpires have had plenty of exercise with those arm raisers.
Well, there it is, short. And Hussey was coming down the pitch anyway. In case the Yorker was bowled, he was trying to get it on the full. But then Munaf obliged by bowling the leg cutter, the slow leg cutter. And on the length.
Nice little shot there. It's only going to get one for it, though. Now, interesting, because that was a sort of a length ball as well. But Hussey just more than happy to get the single. Reason being, there was a man out at deep mid-wicket. Let's have a look at the ground. There's a few men back on the fence straight. Fine legs up in the circle. In much irregulation positions, but he's picked that up. And there's no men either at deep backward square. There's 4 more for White. And that brings up his 5th one-day 50.
And it's come off only 31 deliveries with 5 sixes and this boundary. This has been a power-packed innings. On the leg stump, just where he likes it.
So he gets it over cover, and there's another 4 for Cameron White. That's the 350 for Australia. Wonderful effort.
Amit Mishra is scratching his head. He's not playing. And this time he's peppered the offside. Every ball being scored off.
Last ball of the innings. White gets it over the top again. Tendulkar. Oh! Gives the locals something to cheer about. And that is the end of the Australian innings. What a fabulous catch out there. Well, that man Tendulkar. 350 Australia scored.
Considering the disruption caused by the injury crisis in the Australian camp, that was an outstanding batting display. Watson set the tone with an aggressive 93. Ponting got into his stride quickly, and they both helped Shaun Marsh in the early stages of his innings to find his feet. When he did, he played some wonderful shots in making his maiden one-day international ton at a runner ball. White and Hussey put on 80 to push Australia up to 350 before White fell to Kumar off the last ball. The Aussies hit 13 sixes, and that is reflected in the bowling figures of the seamers Kumar, Neera and Patel. Only Harbhajan gave Dhoni any control. 10 overs, 1 for 44, and their fielding, well, it was back to below par. India needed to score at 7 runs and over to chase 351. They had the batsmen to do it, but could they deliver? Plenty of incentive for Tendulkar in the run chase. The little master was just 7 runs away from 17,000 in one-day international cricket.
It's an exciting prospect in sight, not just for the 7 runs that will get Sachin Tendulkar to 17,000 runs, but the possibility that on this pitch he'll be able to go on and get a big 100, and along with Virendra Sehwag set up the game so that we are in for an incredible finish. This is the kind of situation that Virendra Sehwag enjoys, because he has the license to go for it from the moment the umpire says play.
Helphin House will start proceedings from the pavilion end. Stop delivery, the away swinger from the right-handers. 2 slips in position. It'll be Sehwag, the man who strike. We have 7 fielders on the offside. They allow 2 men outside the ring. It's the 3rd man in deep point. Here we go. Straight away off the mark. 2 men in the deep. Deep point will cut it off. And Sehwag gets off the mark with a couple. Terrific. He never misses out. First boundary for India and Virendra Sehwag.
And that Bollinger is entitled to think that it wasn't a bad ball. It wasn't a bad ball. Just a little bit of width. And most batsmen would have probably patted it to cover, but not Virendra Sehwag. He smashed it past cover for a boundary.
Sehwag was the single, not Tendulkar. Oh, that could have been tight.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Sehwag was taking it really easy. Look at that, he's taking his own time, even in running between. Oh, direct hit, and he would have been yards out. Very lucky. And now you've got to make the most of that luck. Biru. That's it. 17,000 runs to the little champion. What an effort. What a fantastic cricketer. And look at the crowd. Look at the crowd. Amazing, amazing feat. Look at that. Everybody's unfurling these banners they've got for this special occasion. They were sure that he would get it here. And in anticipation, they've got all these banners and they're unfurling it. Look at that. It's not just Sachin Tendulkar's runs. These are all runs that the crowd feel are their own. And look at the joy on their faces.
Unbelievable. 17,000 runs in one international. Over 12,500 runs in Test match cricket. What a legend.
Yes, I think India's most popular icon, you've got to say, ever. And this is a shot that he plays so well. Tendulkar, of course, is the first batsman to reach every progressive milestone of 1,000 runs from 10,000 runs onwards. So he was the first to the 11,000 mark, and the first to the 12,000, first to the 13, first to the 14, first to the 15, first to the 16, first to the 17. And he'll probably be the only one.
Over. And handsome. Cleared his front leg out of the way. And Viru is on his way.
And the umpires begin their exercise once again, raising their hands. Cut over 3rd man. It's a huge 6.
He sliced it and sliced it really hard. It's a big ground here in Hyderabad, and he cleared it easily. No ball. Free hit.
And the crowd now anticipating just over the line. Just over the line. A part of your foot has got to be behind that popping crease. It wasn't, so Bollinger called for a no ball. And you know, the crowd anticipates something, but tell me, Siva, do you think that it makes any difference to Virendra Sehwag? For him, every ball seems like a free hit ball.
Well bowled. Very often you see bowlers bowl the best deliveries when there is a free hit on.
This is an excellent delivery. He angled it across as well, made sure that it wasn't in the arc of his swing.
Very good hit. Taking it on the rise. Was it a half volley? But Tendulkar will look to play freely from here on. That's what he needs. That's what India need. Hitting it on the rise, getting his bottom hand into play. And his new stick, the bat that I made, he's changed after getting to 17,000, is working well. This time inside edge, will just be the single. Take it through the next half hour. It's going to be Robert Jackman and Bruce Yardley.
Thanks a lot, Shiva. Just a bit slower through the shot early, and could easily have just got an inside edge onto the stumps. But anyway, he survives. They're batting at 6.16 per over, India. Bouncer hooked. Oh, he's dropped in. And it's gone for 4.
Well, there are times in matches that catches can be quite costly, and this just might be one of them. It's a huge total India have to get, but the man who hit this can help them get it. Not the easiest of chances. He had to run quite quickly to his right. Bollinger, the man.
Full pitch through mid-wicket. It'll be 4 more, I reckon. 7 gone, 47 for none. Oh, they're after it. They've gone out on a mission. They're going to win this game, I reckon, India. They're not going to hold back. And it's also a front foot no ball.
So, yet another free hit. This time it's Tendulkar who's the man facing. He pulls the no ball for 4. That's bad enough. And now he can't get out off the next ball other than run out. Now, how will the little master go about it? Stand still, look to play an orthodox cricket shot. What will his strategy be?
Gave himself room. He's got it. Backward a point for 4. So the no ball was hit for 4. The free hit's been hit for 4. So that's 9 from those 2 deliveries.
Bollinger tried to bowl exactly the same delivery as he did at Sehwag. Sehwag missed it. Tendulkar didn't.
He gave himself some room. That surprised me. I just thought he'd stay there and play, as you suggested, Robin, a real proper cricket shot, because there's only 2 men outside the circle and plenty of gaps through the infield. Those 2 men outside the circle are down at 3rd man and fine leg. So down the ground, you get it through the circle, and you got 4. You got him anyway. Bollinger's coming around the wickets. Change the angle. 1 more.
Strange old thing being a bowler in this form of the game, because as pleased as you are that your batsmen have got a huge total, 350, you know that when you go out there to bowl, especially up front with a new ball, there's going to be some shots played, and either you're going to get lucky and pick up a couple of wickets in that first 10 overs of mayhem, or you might get punished. And right now, Hilfenhaus has bowled 4 overs for 25, which is pretty useful. Just over 6 and over, which when you're chasing 7, he's winning. Bollinger, however, has gone for 32 and 3.5.
Look at the length comparisons here to both batsmen. This is the Aussies in this particular innings. Not too many pitched up. The boundaries have come from leg stump, outside off stump, and just around about off stump. So quite a mixed bag there. They can play all round the wicket, these two. Bit of room, through point, 4 more. Against the angle.
Such quick hands. We talk about bat speed with this fellow Sehwag, and there's a great example of it. He's actually cramped him up, but he's just found enough room to flash those hands. Look at that, bang! And that was in slow motion.
Just wide. I think it's Sean Marsh there at backward square, in the air again. Nothing going right for Ben Hilfenhaus. No fear here from these batsmen.
There's no time for fear. It's way wide of him. He wasn't really even diving to try and catch it. He ended up slipping in the end. It was always going to get past him.
Well, they're coming off the bat so fast. It's not giving the fielders time to gather, balance and gather, you know. There we go again. Boom. Voges. Out there at the moment, you feel like you're facing a machine gun there coming from all directions. Look at the room he gave himself then to play that through the offside. So the two catchers are Ponting at short cover and White at short mid-wicket. In the air! Taken! What a catch! Dougie Bollinger's made amends. And the crowd is silent.
That was an outstanding catch by Bollinger. Dropped one a couple of minutes ago, running way to his right. And pleased for Hilfenhaus here, he deserves that. But this is a very good catch. It looked from up here live as if it was going to keep going and get away from him. But he's caught it well. Well done, young man. Yes, please. Yes, please. Virender Sehwag gone for 38 in just 30 balls, 66 for 1.
Katam Gambhir. Wonderful batsman, wonderful competitor. 85 matches for 2,800 runs. Strike rate of 84.5. You won't see the really big shots that you saw from Sehwag. And Tendulkar was on strike for that because they'd crossed, and that ends the over at 66 for 1. Ten overs gone. Are they going to take the bowling power play? Yes, they are, the Aussies. Soka de Silva. Chipped over the infield. 4 to Tendulkar.
Could almost see it coming. I think I heard Hilfenhaus scream just before Tendulkar hit it. Bowled it slightly slower. Tendulkar walked into it. And just with the bottom hand, lifted it over the infield. There's the off spinner. The little master spotted it.
Shane Watson. And down the track he came. Oh, it's through.
That's pretty unusual. I think the feet got stuck in the ground or something here. Hilfenhaus is the guilty party. This will tell us all about it. Just running into field. It's going to be 1. No, he didn't. Just missed it. Then he fell over. Oops.
Look at the seam position from Shane Watson. These first 2 deliveries. It's just about perfect. Bowled upright. 95 matches he's played. He's a wicket taker. And economy rate of 4.8, which is pretty good. Pretty good from our all-rounder, I tell you. He wouldn't be all that happy with this, but I think it was the bounce that got him. Down the track. He's got it through.
See, that's Gambier at his best. He doesn't have to head across the line. He can just manoeuvre himself into good positions, and then when he gets there, he just plays a good cricket shot. That's all that was. He made it into four with a footwork, and then a perfectly good stroke. High hands, big follow through. Maybe he gave himself a fraction of room.
The short arm punch, wasn't it? Reminded me a little bit of Alan Border, the way he used to play. I used to love the way he would punch the ball over mid-wicket, clear the infield. It wasn't a swing of the bat. Short arm punch, set, bang. Beautifully balanced and timed, and placement was great. Oh, he's got that over the top. Taken, he's gone. Hilfenhaus has got the catch, and Mackay has taken his first international wicket.
Gambier, you can't blame the stroke. It was short going across him. He's looking to get it deliberately up in the air and over the slip cordon. Got it a little bit squarer than he would have liked. There it is. And Hilfenhaus not right back on the boundary. Just has to run 2 or 3 yards and takes a comfortable catch in the reverse cut position. So Mackay strikes for the first time in his career. Count them gone for 8, and the score's 92 for 2.
Yuvraj Singh, what a player. He scored a century in both his previous ODIs at this venue. It's ominous. 243 matches, 7,200 runs at a strike rate of 89 and a best of 139. A beautiful striker of the ball, but he won't be on strike because they crossed. It's Tendulkar. Oh!
That's Tendulkar's 50. That's also the 100 for India. And it's brought the crowd to their feet. There's a lot of hope around as long as Tendulkar is there. And he's got to be there till the end if India have to have any chance whatsoever, because he's looking in good touch. He's settled.
Signs for Australia. He's looking settled. Quite comfortable there at the non-strikers. He's got his 50. 92nd 50 in one-day national cricket. The records just keep tumbling. The man is amazing.
Well, he saw that very early. The slow one, went for it. It was in the slot for him, just flicked it over mid-on for 4.
He was doing a good job until this particular delivery. Hitting a good length. The off-spinning slow ball, and Tendulkar saw it. So with the field up, he just threw his hands through it. Had no trouble whatsoever.
Oh, that has been smashed back. That's 4. That's the kind of power he wields, Yuvraj.
It counts as a drop catch, because he has absolutely pounded that back. Nathan Horrocks reluctantly put the hand up. He might be in a little bit of trouble here. Here's his left hand. Fortunately not the spinning finger.
That almost took a couple of fingers on the way.
Umpire Tarapol down this end, I think he's all very grateful for that. Nathan Horrocks sacrificing that left hand and those fingers.
He's gone for it. One bounce and out of the ground. Good use of the feet, that vacant mid-wicket area with the turn. He's got 4 for it.
No, I thought that was going to be the case. Nathan Horrocks has only just come on to bowl. And Tendulkar, beautiful use of the feet. Getting to the pitch, turning that into a 4.
Oh, that's it. That's the end of Yuvraj, closing the face of the blade rather early. And yes, that picture tells the story. The outside edge and a team dismissal.
I want to see the replay here, whether it's a slower ball or whether it's just the extra bounce. And I think it is. A little bit of extra bounce. And Yuvraj just looking to just drop it down on the leg side. And see by the excitement from the Australian players, they know how much that wicket there means to them. So Yuvraj is out for 9. It's 126 for 3.
He's taken the aerial route, and he will get maximum. Tendulkar is playing a magical innings tonight.
It's a great shot. It was the height as well, and the distance. It was intentional, going over the infield, I think, and then it just kept going.
Just wide of the fielder, giving the charge. Tendulkar puts in the dive. It's gone to the boundary. It's 141 for 3. Up and over towards the side screen. 6 for Tendulkar. His second one in this innings.
Lovely footwork. Been saying all this series that the Aussies haven't used their feet much to the spinners, but this guy knows how to do it. Down the track, makes it a half volley. And there's another one. We might catch this, Shiva.
Terrific hitting from the little master. 15 runs in this over. The crowd is delighted. They're watching Tendulkar at his very best. Good use of the field, getting underneath the ball. Gets the elevation to go with the distance. 156 for 3. Taken! Outstanding catch, Adam Borges. Unbelievable. The ball was really traveling very quickly. He puts in the dive and pulls out a beauty.
I was looking at the fence. He's hit that so hard. Voges, that is outstanding. That is magnificent. Look at Ponting. Mackay's got 2. Donny's gone for 6. It's 162 for 4.
Suresh Raina walks out to the centre with the side requiring 189 runs from 159 balls. Edge and put down. Normally safe bare hands. White has put it down. Raina lucky.
And Mackay's thinking, well, this game's easy. First game. Just get the seam up. He's a tall man and he gets a bit of bounce. And he'll be disappointed, Cameron White, that he hasn't taken that one.
Goes for the big one. Has it got enough? Yes, it does.
Has it got enough, Shiva? That's gone a long way. That's gone 20 metres over the rope and into the crowd. We knew it could hit it a long way, and this is a beautifully controlled shot. Powerful forearms through the line of the ball. It's gone back a long way. But he's not going to die wondering, is he?
Cuts hard. 4. Raina's timing getting better and better. Fantastic 100 from Sachin Tendulkar. The little master continues. 45 hundreds in one-day internationals.
That's his 9th ODI 100 versus Australia, most by any batsman versus any opponent. What a legend.
Catch! Oh, just wide. Ponting couldn't hold on to it. I think he got a hand on it though. Just couldn't drag it in.
Yes, so this one held back by Hurwitz. Raina was looking to play it inside out and wasn't here to check his shot at the last moment.
As he comes again, there's a man down there, it won't matter. Sent well back for 6 more runs. Wonderful shot, Suresh Raina.
Well, at the beginning of this over, it was almost like a 20-20 game. 20 overs remaining and they needed about 149. Now it's 141. So now it's a 20-20 situation. And will India's experience, the Indian players' experience, come in handy here?
Tendulkar comes down too. I think he's found the gap. He sure has. Another 4 for Sachin Tendulkar.
Yes, and what a lovely shot this is. Rogers trying to angle the ball into his pads, but Tendulkar up to it. And he knows that there's a big gap there.
He's picked up 4 of those. And another boundary. To the great man. It's all working out tonight. I'm sure the Australians, they knew that the great man, there was something in him. We hadn't seen it early. But he's pulling out his best tonight. Good call, loud call, he throws. Oh, and close. Wonderful work from Voges. We saw 4 run-outs in the last innings, last match. Wonderful bit of movement there by Adam Voges.
I think there's a little bit of hesitation, and then I think he realized, oh, he would have been out despite the dive. I think a little later he realized that he had played to his throwing arm.
This time he's played it very fine. 4 to end that over, 8 runs off it. 254 for 4.
Pretty important boundary that was from Sachin. Put down on one knee and played a very fine sweep off an off spinner. There, middle of the bat, still. Ah, he's just the master.
The outside edge, and that's going to carry for 4. He wanted to go over the infield, straight over extra cover or mid-off. Another important boundary. Oh, the fielder has missed it. He was going the wrong way. It's yielded a boundary because the ball really sped to the fence. 10 from the over, 264 for 4. That's going to be 4. 152, Sachin Tendulkar made room for himself and really powered that past extra cover.
Well, we're all very, very privileged, whether you're in the ground, behind a microphone, or wherever you are in the world, to be watching what could well turn out to be one of the all-time great innings in the limited over 50-over game, the ODI game. And yet there are those that say this game is dying.
Oh, that is masterly. That's unbelievable. There are 2 fielders there, short third man and backward point. Somehow he's managed to get it right through those 2.
How much do you open the blade? Just enough to avoid the fielder. That's how much.
Oh, he's played that fine. There's no fielder there. 4 more. How he moved across his stumps. He's just anticipating every delivery now.
He's just in such control of the situation. He knows if he misses that, he's out. Stone dead, LBW. It doesn't look like missing it.
Oh, sensational. There are people standing up all around me in the box and clapping. This is that kind of an innings.
Just how beautiful is this stroke? It's just orthodox cricket. Whack. Through the line. He'd have played this shot on a Wednesday afternoon in a test match when he only had 24. There it is to hit.
Oh, that is amazing. I thought he was going to go for singles. He just smashed it over mid-wicket for 6. 54 for Raina.
It's almost as if Suresh Raina said, well, I guess I better get involved here. And there it is, in his slot, right in his arc. How many sixes have we seen this young man hit in exactly that direction? And trust me, folks, it won't be the last.
He's miscued this one. And it's been taken. So the partnership comes to an end, and Shane Watson has provided the breakthrough by picking up the all-important wicket of Suresh Raina.
Graham Manu has got in the game at last. It's had a pretty torrid time since he arrived. Tim Payne went home with a busted finger, and this is a brilliant catch. That was a very, very difficult skied ball. He had to run back with it. Ricky Ponting says, I think that'll do. That might just be the game. Raina's gone for 59. It's 299 for 5.
Harbhajan Singh, who's been in splendid batting form, comes out to the centre. Big appeal, and he's been given. So another strike for Australia. Harbhajan Singh doesn't survive too long. And what an over from Shane Watson. 1 run conceded, but he's picked up 2 wickets.
Wow, what a change in 1 over. First Raina, now Harbhajan Singh. Both caught by Graham Manu. Both taken by Shane Watson. It's gone for a duck. It's 300 for 6.
A couple of wickets in the last over. Gets in Ravindra Jadeja. Best of 16 not out. But Tendulkar will be the man on strike. Be just a single. But he needs support from the other end. Oh, Tendulkar would have been gone. Didn't even bother trying to get back to the non-strikers end. It's Ricky Ponting again.
Well, the fielding has been magnificent, but they haven't hit the stumps tonight, the Aussies. The game would have been all over had they. Look at that.
It's in the gap. Much required boundary for India. Comes from the bat of Jadeja. Could this be the turning point?
Good shot. Nobody outside the circle in that area.
It's gone through the end. It's a boundary. Jadeja joining in the party. Now this will put pressure on the bowler.
Exactly. Bowling at good pace, and the faster you bowl, the quicker it gets to the fence. That's a beautiful shot. The square drive. Oh, the backward square drive cut. Magnificent shot. First ball gone for 4.
It's the edge. Another boundary. Fortune favors the brave. And 23 required of 22. You'll have to say India at this stage are favourites.
Tendulkar gets under it, gets high. And taken. That is the end of Tendulkar.
I think it was a slow delivery that did him in. If McKay had bowled at his usual pace, he would have been able to use the pace. But it was the slow delivery. So you see, he's actually had to try and work a little bit more. There, he's trying to hit it. Normally, you just help the ball along. Now, he tried to hit it, and all he managed to do was hit it up in the air And that slower delivery from McKay doing the trick finally. Tendulkar very, very disappointed. Maybe he got it at the Q end of the bat as well. But what an innings. What a display. How privileged we have all been to witness this innings. 175. India 332 for 7.
Praveen Kumar come out his 31st match. None more important than today. As McKay bowls another one, there's a chance. Big shout. And the Aussies are confident. We're going to go have a look upstairs.
Well, he's a bolter. He just starts running for no rhyme or reason and gets into trouble. He got into trouble in the previous game. And have a look, it's straight to the fielder. Where is the run in it? And yet Jadeja has left and he's way short of the crease once again. Lack of temperament shown for the second time. I think it's an easy decision. Easy decision. That's it. It's out. And Jadeja walking back to the pavilion.
As the ball goes up, it's going to fall short. Taken. And that's another one. Ashish Nehra, he's walking away. Australians are delighted.
Well, I don't know what he was trying to do, but you can't really blame a number 10 batsman. He saw a full toss. He saw an opportunity. And a simple catch to Mike Hussey at long on. Ashish Nehra disappointed with himself. And the stadium is quiet. 3:35 for 9.
Full ball by Bollinger. Dispatched over the top. A fabulous shot by Praveen Kumar. This is not over.
What a fabulous shot. This is an incredible shot. We've already seen it in Vadodara, that he can hit the big ball. That is a big one, all right. Just a glimmer of hope now.
Bollinger follows. Kumar, it's gone fine. It's picked up. Just the one run. Added to the total. Looking to cramp him up. What has he got? Short ball. Gives himself a little bit of room, but just able to pick up the single. Amazing over. 3:43 for 9. Here he comes. Starts it full and straight. Just the one.
Well, he's done his bit. He's given Praveen Kumar the strike now. Once again, angling the bat, getting the ball down to third man. He's done his bit. Now it's up to Praveen Kumar.
This has been an amazing series. We've seen that both sides evenly matched throughout. Some wonderful games, but this is unbelievable. Australia 351 in their 50 overs. And India, this being the last wicket, 344. Just 7 runs they require. As he swings it away, we'll get one onto the leg side. Coming backs out of the circle. Disappointed with himself, Praveen Kumar. Was hoping for more.
He didn't quite connect. Thick inside edge. He's got a single. And he's upset that he's surrendered the strike. Now, Munaf. Well, these two can be heroes, believe you me. This is the chance of a lifetime to become a hero.
Hit a dot ball, a throw the stumps, and it's just missed. They scamper through for a single.
Very good thinking by Praveen Kumar. He must have said to him, a little fumble, little miss, and we're going to come for a single. But look where Munaf runs. Doesn't try to cover the stumps. Just gives him absolute easy way. Well.
Talk about the pressure. Both ends, batsman and bowler. Who's it going to be? 5 runs to win. Pushes it just wide. They're going to look for 2. Good call. Good throw to the keeper's end. Oh, an outstanding bit of work. An outstanding throw from Australia. Nathan Horrocks. Wood might have to have a look upstairs.
I think he should have dived. If he had dived, he had a chance. I think he's struggling because the throw was very flat and right on top of the stumps. Has he made it? He might just be out. Just be out. Just a little bit. That's what I meant. If he had dived, then he would have made it. The bails have to be out of their groove. That's the important thing. Are the bails out of the groove? Out.
And he's been given out. Well, that is it. A truly amazing game of cricket. The Australians huddled together, celebrating. Munaf Patel so close. 347 runs. And look, it's hard to separate both these teams who are out. But have a look at the distance here that Praveen Kumar is out by. And that tells you how close this series has been.
Yes, the Australians delighted because they had really batted well. 350 is a huge total. And if they had lost, they would have been very, very demoralized for the remaining 2 matches.
Well, that's why he's known as the Little Master. That was absolutely majestic from Sachin Tendulkar. He went past 17,000 runs in one-day international cricket, 175, his 45th 100 in the one-day arena. Not enough, though, for India, despite Raina making 59. He added 137 from 114 balls in that partnership with Sachin Tendulkar. 23 for Jadeja, but 347 all out from 49 overs and 4 balls. India falling just short. Australia were under real pressure because of the injuries to their bowlers, so they threw in Clint Mackay for his debut in some of the most high-pressure cricket he will have ever dreamt about, and he performed. 10 overs, no maidens, 3 for 59, 3 wickets also for Shane Watson. So Australia 350 for 4, India 347 all out. The Aussies by 3 runs and they lead the series 3-2. Presentation time, find out who the man of the match is. I wonder who that was. Here's Aaron Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation ceremony of the 5th ODI between Australia and India. And now I'd like to invite Mr. MS Dhoni, please. MS, a great match, but no real smiles on you in the end.
Well, not really, because I thought they got off to a very good start, and we were never really into a position where we could have contained them. So the only thing left for us in the game was to chase whatever they score, and they scored over 350 odd runs. I think we got up to a decent start. In between we lost quite a few wickets. Yuvraj, me, Gauti, we got out at the same time. But after that we came into the game thanks to Sachin and Suresh Raina. But I think we lost it. We didn't lose it because of talent part. I think we lost it in the mental calculation more than anything else. So yeah, it hurts when you when you lose game like this, but it's always a learning.
And the wicket, wow, 697 runs.
Well, it can't get better. I think it was a fantastic wicket. Throughout it remained the same, apart from a few footmarks of the bowlers. So I think it was a perfect one-day track.
But you think the bowlers were not quite prepared for a track like this?
Well, it's one of the best tracks I've seen in India. The ball was coming on nicely to the bat, and there was no turn for the spinners. So you have to be smart. You have to vary your length and pace a bit to not really fall into the areas of the batsman, and that's what Bhaji did. 10 overs, 45 odd runs. He was the best for us. But apart from that, I think we really lacked everything.
And now the winning captain, Ricky Ponting, please. Well, Ricky, one of the most sensational cricket matches you played.
Yeah, it was an amazing game of cricket, wasn't it? And one of the best knocks I've seen as well. Sachin played beautifully, and our guys all batted well as well. I thought Sean Marsh and Shane Watson at the top of the innings for us were terrific today. As MS just said then, it was a great one-day wicket. One of the best we've ever played on this whole ground. He's been fantastic, and the crowd was great. So it's been a great game of cricket today.
And tell me, what does a captain think when somebody like Sachin is playing an innings like that?
Well, you just got to keep hanging in there. You just got to keep telling your bowlers to stick to their plans and keep executing well. You know, it just takes one false shot and all of a sudden you're back in the game. But Sach didn't play too many false runs tonight.
And with all those injuries, you must be very pleased by the way your team is reacting to this situation.
It's a remarkable effort, really, when you consider all the players that we have had injured on this tour, and we had a couple of our better players that didn't even make the tour. So when you take all those things into consideration, the way that we are continuing to improve our cricket on this tour is fantastic. So a great win for the boys today, and I'm really happy to see some of the young blokes, you know, Sean Marsh make his first 100 and Clint Mackay come in for his first game and contribute really well in the game. So really good signs for the team.
Man of the match, Sachin Tendulkar. Well, Sachin, what can we say? We were really privileged to watch maybe you at your best. What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, you know, we started off really well and then lost some wickets in between, and Suresh and we had a good partnership. But in the end, it was disappointing.
Yes, disappointment apart, would you classify this innings as one of your best?
Yeah, I would say so. I was striking the ball pretty well, and the fact that we were chasing 351, so there was constant pressure on us of keeping up to the run rate, and we managed to do that, and you know, took the game quite close.
Yes, close indeed. In fact, we feel privileged to have watched a cricket match such as this. Now tell me, what goes on in your mind, especially when in the middle overs, when you lost those 3 quick wickets, Dhoni, Gautam and Yuvraj?
Well, it's part of the game. I mean, you can't expect any player to score runs in all the games he plays. But I thought, you know, Suresh has a terrific talent. He can play some big shots. And if we get the partnership going, then, you know, we can always take the game as close as possible. And then with power play, you never know, game can swing anyway.
I've got to ask you this. What is your motivation? How do you power yourself to situations like this?
Well, it's the passion. I care about playing for India. It's always been a dream, and you know, I'm absolutely honored that I've been able to do that for the last 20 years.